Hey guys, Dan here from Into The Hive. I'm back here at Tamworth and I want to introduce you guys to one of our new tattoo artists, Aron Fitz Tattoo Art.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Would you like to say hi?
Hello everyone. Nice to meet you all.
Everyone. Now, what pushed you into the tattoo industry?
I started scratching first. It was out of a shed in Batlow.
Explain scratching.
Yeah, scratching is what we call for home jobs. So I started with that as like first, and that wasn't really going anywhere. So I kind of seeked a natural apprenticeship and came up to Tamworth and did a couple months at a shop here in town, and then I went out to another shop out of Manila and did 3 years. But I think I always had an interest. I was always drawing on myself as a kid and that. But yeah, like what pushed, I was in disability before, which was kind of very, very different to tattooing. But yeah, I always had a love for drawing, I think. But then I became obsessed with tattoos. Started getting tattooed, and then I was like, yeah, sweet, this is kind of where I want to go. But
that's what you wanted to do. So what's your style then? What's your favourite type of style to do?
I think anything handmade. I think there's a beauty in handmade things, and that's not knocking other styles at all, but I think there's a handmade, like drawn, you know, handmade. Like there's something beautiful in that, because you know it's an acquired skill that takes years to hone, you know, and
time.
Yeah, time. And like it's something that, you know, there's multiple artists that work at Honey Ink, and you'd be like, all right, I want you to draw any particular subject matter, maybe it's a skull and a rose or whatever it is. And they're all going to create, every single one of them will create differently based on their life experiences. And I love that. I think that's so cool.
Yeah. And what's the hardest part about tattooing people, that tattooing that people don't see? Because there's a lot of work behind the scenes all the time. Like when artists stay at my house, I kind of see what they do the night before to prep for it and all that sort of stuff. And you're busy a fair bit, you know what I mean? Not just at the shop.
I think tattooing's not a job. I think it's a lifestyle. And some people can treat it like a job, and I understand that. But I think the life of an artist, like, it demands so much. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that extra hour of TV show that you want to watch for an afternoon, do you watch that, or you do an hour of drawing that benefits you?
Yeah, or prep for the next day. Yeah, so you're not stuffing clients around and all that sort of stuff.
Being prepared. I think it's a lifestyle, man, you know. That's what I've taken from it, you know. I worked with a dude, and like he treated it like a high performance career. You know, he was at the shop by 6 in the morning, and like, fuck, he was inspiring. Like,
you kind of got to be. Otherwise you get left behind, I think.
Yeah.
100%.
And the cool thing with it too, I think at any point in like a time, any artist's time, they can pick that back up again. Like the moment you choose to give it effort, like you'll give it momentum. You know, like
100%.
Any point you can start to draw again and start to focus on your skill set and just start pumping it. Yeah. I think it's really, really cool.
Yeah, that's good. So out of the tattoos you've done so far, what's the most proudest one you've done?
For me, I think technical application is super important, like particularly at my level. Like, you know, I want to start focusing on large scale composition, like Twitch and that. There's another artist here that's doing beautiful work, and he's large scale illustrations. But for me, I think technical application, I've done a couple. I did this black and grey skull cherries. And it was an illustration, I drew it as well, and technically I applied it well.
How long have you been tattooing for, roughly?
I'm at, so like 3 years, a bit over 3 years. In the industry. I did 8 months at another shop before going to another shop. So it was like 3 years, 8 months, and about a month here. So yeah, about 3 years, 9 months. And then I was scratching for a little bit. But
how long were you scratching for?
A couple of months.
And were you busy doing that?
Oh, not really. You know, like I was just tattooing randoms. Like at the beginning, he said, "Oh, take 5 people or 3 people, and you tattoo them for free, and that's how you'll learn." So I was tattooing them as often as I could, and then through word of mouth, I was getting other people. But I was sometimes only tattooing once or twice a week, you know.
Yeah. You're doing it properly now anyway.
Yeah, licensed. Licenses everyone.
Yeah. And fines if you do it at home. There's big fines now. So anyway.
Yeah.
What style challenges you the most?
watercolor.
Watercolor.
Yeah,
right.
colouring outside the lines don't sit right in my head.
Yeah,
You know,
that's fair enough.
Credit to the people who do it, but like I've got a mate that does it, Bing, and he loves it. And technically, you can apply it really, really well. But for me, in my head, it doesn't make sense to colour outside the lines.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Another one. So, why did you choose to join Honey Ink?
Our studio.
Yeah.
Location was a big one.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of walk-in traffic as well. I had a pre-existing relationship with an artist here, Twitch. He's a good mate of mine. We'd go to the library and draw and that on our days off. So it was kind of like that as well. And like Twitch is pumping good colour stuff, and I'd like to learn a bit more about that as well.
Get to work next to him too.
Yeah. That was, and like we do, like we've done a convention together. Like, yeah, he's a good mate. I was keen to work with me, mate, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously the walk-in traffic as well, which is something.
You're busier, and you're a bit more busier.
Yeah.
It's a busier, busier setup. So, what do you want clients to know about yourself?
Something that I try to stress to people is that I'm here to provide a service. You know, like any changes that you want, it's not an inconvenience. And I've been in the position of getting tattooed by people where you kind of like, yeah, I'll get it. And then you have to accept what's on your body. So I think a big thing that I want to stress to people is like, you know, if you want to make changes, just ask.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask, because I think some clients are, they'll tell you what they want. They'll see the first thing and they'll just accept it because they don't want to either make you upset,
inconvenience you, and you know, sometimes I think there's like a little, like, not that we're intimidating people, but sometimes tattooing can be like a bit intimidating from the outset. And I think, you know, just let us know, man. Like, you know, we're here to provide a service. Like my sister and her husband helped me with that. You know, he was paying a bloke to do a service. My sister didn't want to inconvenience him. My brother was like, I'm paying you for a service. Like, I want it done correctly. Like, if you want it done a certain way, I still listen to our guidance. If we're like, all right, that's a bit too small, and that will tell you that's our professional point. But like, it is your tattoo, you know, so it's not an inconvenience if you want something changed.
But when it comes to sizing, there's certain things that you can't put in a small area, so you kind of...
Small detail ain't gonna last. Like, I watched a podcast with a dude called Ryan Usher, who's a co-owner of Lighthouse, and he talked about how his mindset is like, you want a great tattoo, I want to give you a great tattoo. You know, these are the things that I need from you. But like, ultimately our heart's intent is like, we want to give you a good work. So like, listen to that, but if there is something you want to change, if it's like, well, I don't know, it's your tattoo, you know, it's not
whether it's the colour of a butterfly or whatever it is, or the shape of the butterfly.
Just have a yarn, you know, just have a yarn.
So how do people book in with you?
You can book in with me online.
She's next.
You can book in with me online.
www.honeytattoo.com.
That's it.
Righto.
I think that's a good way, in store as well, but I like online. You know, you pick your dates. You know, I don't have to shoot through 5 dates and you say no or yes. This is how long the tattoo will take. Jump online, book it in. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Well, there you go, guys. That's Aron Fitz Tattoo Art. Okay, if you want to book in, go to www.honeytattoo.com. Send us a message on Facebook at Tamworth and he'll get back to you and we'll get you in the chair and we'll start going. Cool. All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
See you soon.